Welcome back to KPsKINGDOM, cooking with KP, and today it's me versus the manufacturer in that chicken and vegetable pie. Alright, I'm not paying $9 for 4 pies. Let's see if I can beat them. Right, 20 grams of butter, 1 onion finely diced. Right, that's going straight into a fry pan, just like that. Now, I'm going to cook those off until they become a little bit translucent, just like that. Right, now. So far, so good. Really easy. 500 grams worth of chicken mince. So I'm spending about $5.50 for some chicken mince, depending on the week it is and if it's on special or not. I'm going to brown that off just like I'm doing right there. And I'm going to add in a few herbs. And those herbs are going to be around about 2 cents worth when you break it all down. Alright, so we're not very far into our dollar count already. Now, some seasoning, some pepper, and a little bit of salt. That can go in. And if you want to see the exact tally of how all this works out, I've got all the sums done for you right at the end of this video. Right, so keep browning that chicken off just like I'm doing right there, and the smell of onion and chicken mince and herbs, salt and pepper, oh, it already smells amazing. Right, I'm going to add in around about a cup and a half's worth of frozen mixed vegetables. That can go straight into the pan just like I'm doing right there. And there's nothing wrong with using frozen mixed veg. It works out to be absolutely perfect for a recipe just like this one. Right, a little bit of Worcestershire sauce. Please serve that out of a sushi mango wine bottle, as I have done, because it just feels right. Alright, so I'm going to add in a little bit of flour, around about 1.5 to 2 tablespoons worth. That can go straight in. You use plain self-raising. You can use whatever flour you want. That can all go straight in just like that. And all that flour is going to stick to all those little molecules of chicken and vegetables. And it's going to help create an amazing sauce right at the end. Right, so just stir that through. Keep everything nice and loose, just like we're doing there. And I'm going to add in a cup worth of chicken stock, which are made up. And yes, I'm actually using a powdered stock for this one. You can use a full-blown, chicken stock. I'm going to leave that up to you. But as you keep stirring this through and adding a little bit of stock, and with that flour and everything else, we're going to end up with a beautiful gravy for our pies. Alright, so just keep stirring that through. As you can see, it thickens. I'll keep stirring it through, and I'll add a little bit more stock. So 1 cup's worth of stock, 250 ml, that goes in. Keep stirring that through, and once everything starts to thicken up nicely, I'm going to turn off my hot plate and set that aside until we are ready to get with our next step. Alright, I'm pretty happy with that. So here I've got my little pie dish. I'm going to use the pie dish to cut out the tops of our pies, and I've got a predetermined size little bowl which I use, and I know it's going to be the exact right size for making our bottoms of our pies. So cut out your bottoms, cut out your tops, just like I'm doing right there. And all I'm going to simply do now is I'm going to remove that top, put that down, and that blue piece of plastic, keep that, because we're going to use that and insulate our pieces of pastry for our tops. At the moment, we'll put that aside. I'm going to start making my first pie. So just start pressing your pastry down, just like I'm doing right there. Get it right over the edge, just like that. And I'm just using a store-bought puff pastry. Nothing wrong with that at all. If you want to make your own puff pastry, go for it. But this stuff, it only cost me around about $2 per packet. I'm only using the home brand version. Right, so cut out all your pastry, just like I'm doing right there, and keep forming up your little pies. Now it's time to fill these little pies up. So all I'm simply going to do is fill our pies up till they sort of become level with the top. We don't need to go over the top. We don't need too much. We don't need too little. We want that Goldilocks moment and just get them nice and level, just like I'm doing right there. Okay, right, let's put our lids on, just like I'm doing right there. Bing, bing, bing. Okay, and Mrs. KP's already made up a little bit of egg wash for me, which is just a little bit of beaten egg. We're not going any water. We're not going to go anything else. I'm going to use the back of a fork and crimp these down to make sure they all get stuck together. Alright, and it's also going to add a really nice decorative edge to our pie. Right, so do that with the rest of your pies, just like I'm doing right there. As I said, oven is already sitting at 180 degrees Celsius. Right, and all I'm going to do now, poke a couple of holes in the top of our pies. It's going to let the steam vent out, and that is a really important thing. We don't want a soggy pie, we want them nice and crunchy. And look, let's get a little bit more crunch, and we're going to use that egg wash that Mrs. KP made for me. Brush that over the top, just like I'm doing right there. Really simple, really easy. Like, off in the oven 25-30 minutes, or until they look something like the finished product, something like that. How good does that look? All we have to do now is serve those up, a little mashed potato on the side. There's all your sums. I came in at $2.05 per pie versus the store bought at $2.25. If you've got a big family, at 20 cents times however many pies you want, that adds up. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. And if you like this video, hit that like button. It gives me confidence. Should make you feel warm and fuzzy too. Don't forget to hit that notification bell to be notified every time a new video goes up. Please share this video with all your friends on all platforms of social media so they can save 20 cents per pie as well. In the meantime, if you want to learn how to make fast food at home, just like we did, you need to come and join the family, my family. Hit that subscribe button and you'll never miss another one of my videos again. I'm off to eat my chicken and vegetable pies, and I will catch you next time. Bye.